Welcome to beautiful Beachmont Country Club in Cleveland, Ohio for the Par 3 Shootout presented by Cleveland Construction. Some of golf's greatest players have walked this course. The PGA Tour played the inaugural Cleveland Open here at Beachmont in 1963. The event won by Arnold Palmer. More recently, Beachmont has the proud distinction of serving as a U.S. Open qualifying site. Certainly, we are honored to play our championship round at this very, very prestigious course. Hello and welcome to the Par 3 Shootout presented by Cleveland Construction Championship Round. I'm Vince Cellini, joined by PGA professional Jimmy Hanlon. Jimmy, Palmer won here. I mean, Beachmont is dripping in history. What a great setting for our championship.
Yeah, Vince, 88 years old this place is, and it is a beautiful venue, one of the hardest golf courses in all of Northeast Ohio, and part of that reason is the Par 3, and that's where we're going to be today.
All right, Jimmy, now let's take a look at our field and how our players got to today's championship. And we begin with a change to address. Browns general manager Tom Heckert won the qualifier at Lakewood Country Club. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it here today. So, in the spirit of competition, former Browns linebacker Frank Stamms, the runner-up from Lakewood, receiving Tom's spot in the championship. Advancing from the show at Shale Creek Golf Club, former Indian skipper Mike Hargrove. Mike entered the final hole, tied with Rick Manning and Kevin Mack. But Grover stuck a tee shot to 6 feet from the pin, drained the birdie putt, and advanced to the championship here at Beachmont. The third round of golf took place at Stonewater Golf Club. On this day, Mr. Cavalier Austin Carr showed everyone his sweet stroke from the tee box. After 4 holes of play, Austin finished his day at even par. If he putts today as he did at Stonewater, AC is going to be tough to beat. And finally, advancing from the North Star Golf Club, former Ohio State quarterback Greg Fry. Play was intense throughout this competition as Greg and Elvis Gerback battled the challenging greens at North Star. Gerback knocked down a birdie putt at the last hole to pull to within 1, but in the end, Fry's consistency and score of even par was just too much to overcome. So Jimmy, a terrific field here, and you know, play, pressure, both ratcheted up here in the championship round.
It is. I mean, it's great. We have a Cav, an Indian, a Brown, and a Buckeye. How could it? It can't work out any better than that for us. And guys that can really play golf. You know, Frank Stamms, starting out with Frank. Frank kind of got rid of Mr. Heckert there somehow. He's a linebacker. I think they figured out their way to get where they need to get to. He got into the event first. Frank can hit the golf ball. You know, he struggled a little bit at Lakewood. His tempo wasn't as good, but he makes great solid contact, and he's really fun to watch. Mike Hargrove, you know, how about that pressure? Wins in the end. Solid play by Mike. He's a really good ball striker. Short game a little bit shaky. That's going to be tough for him here at Beachmont, but he's definitely a factor. Austin Carr hasn't made a mistake so far in the shootout. His tempo looks tremendous. He played great at Stonewater, made easy work of the field there at Stonewater. I don't think it will be quite as easy for him here at Beachmont. You know, and last but not least, Greg Fry. He kind of upset probably our early favorite, Elvis Gerback. I mean, Greg's a good player and has played in a lot of tournament golf, which will be a big deal for him here when we get to the finals because these guys all want to win.
These guys have all been great competitors and champions in their respective sports, and now they take it to a whole new level here in golf. It's going to be a lot of fun. You mentioned the historic club, Beachmont. We will be participating today on holes 3, 7, 9, and 15. And Jimmy, we have some surprises along the way for the fellas, huh? It won't be easy.
It won't be. A good carpenter always says measure twice and cut once. The same can be said here at number 3. Club selection is crucial because coming up short or flying the green at Beachmont is rarely a smart play. There's a deep bunker front right and back right and one waiting behind the green as well. The green is tricky and slopes from back to left front. Number 7 is the longest of the par 3s. There's a couple fairway bunkers, but those shouldn't come into play. As you attack this hole, don't miss it left. If you miss it left and end up in the bunker, you're going to be left with the challenge of up and down because the green slopes from left to right. Our third hole of the day is number 9. This hole plays slightly uphill, so club selection is key. The smart play might be to miss this green just short. Reason being, the green rolls and slopes in all directions. Par on number 9 is a very good score. Our finishing hole of the competition can make or break you. Of the holes we play, this is the one where I'd say you need to hit the green on your tee shot. Deep bunkers guard the front. There's little or no room behind the green, and if your ball lands on the tongue, there's a good chance it could roll all the way back down the hill.
Jimmy, no question, this is a beautiful layout, and now I'd like to see how these players control their nerves. They've all played on very big stages, but few have played in championship golf, even our par 3 shootout.
Yeah, and you know, if you've been in the shootout before, the nice thing is, Vince, is they've got a round behind them. They understand a little bit about where the cameras are going to be and how the day works. But again, breathing is essential here for these guys. When you get a little bit under pressure, especially that first shot of the day, Vince, you know, it can be difficult.
And that first shot of the day will come from Frank Stams as we head to the opening hole, number 3 in our par 3 shootout presented by Cleveland Construction. The championship is here. We're underway in just a moment.